And the song is La Bruja de la Huasteca. Once again, their sponsors are Nora Zapata, Jennifer De Leon, and their principal Dulce Diaz.
Señora, al parecer muy decente, que determinada hora deja el catre de repente, hace una lumbre en el piso y luego a rezar se sienta, y como si fuera hechizo se pone a saltar contenta. Brinca la lumbre, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 y 7, caramba, vuelta, termina, se inclina y cae sin rodillas, luego las esconde detrás del molino, pa' que su marido no las pueda hallar. Toma su escoba, vuela buscando un niño recién nacido, le chupa la sangre pues tiene hambre, y en un instante busca a los enfermos agonizantes al campo santo por algún muerto que ha descubierto, come y rasguña, no es culpa suya que sea tan mala, que tenga mañas, que sea tan inquieta y en la Huasteca le guste andar. Y para ahuyentarla se usan alfileres, tijeras y enseres que en cruz se pondrán. Cuando un niño llora, estén preparados, porque esta señora pronto llegará. Chico me caramba se inclina y cae sin rodillas, luego las esconde detrás del molino, pa' que su marido no las pueda hallar. Toma su escoba, vuela buscando un niño recién nacido, le chupa la sangre pues tiene hambre, y en un instante busca a los enfermos agonizantes al campo santo por algún muerto que ha descubierto, come y rasguña, no es culpa suya que sea tan mala, que tenga mañas, que sea tan inquieta y en la Huasteca le guste andar. Y para ahuyentarla se usan alfileres, tijeras y enseres que en cruz se pondrán. Cuando un niño llora, estén preparados, porque esta señora pronto llegará.
A big round of applause for Grupo Folclórico Mayaquen. Great job. And once again, we want to thank their sponsors, Nora Zapata, Jennifer De Leon, and their principal, Dulce Diaz. And once again, want to remind everyone that Quique Camarena Elementary is an A-rated campus. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and welcome to this game here in the La Jolla ISD Stadium between our Palmview Lobos and the Nicky Row Warriors. A special welcome is extended to the fans from Nicky Row High School for this exciting contest between the two fine schools. Tonight's event provides a showcase for the talent and skills of the students from each school through friendly competition, which is the theme of all interscholastic events. The performances you will see are the results of many hours of preparation. The teams, the bands, the drill teams, and the cheerleaders have worked hard for your entertainment and appreciation. So please encourage them by your cheers, your applause, and of course, your good sportsmanship. These students, along with their directors and their coaches, represent their school with pride and honor. The game will be conducted according to the rules of the University Interscholastic League. The officials were selected with the consent of both schools, and their rulings should be respected by all. The use of alcoholic beverages or illegal drugs is prohibited on all school property, as well as the possession of illegal weapons and public gambling. The use of all tobacco products is forbidden. You are reminded that spectators are not allowed on the field before, during, or after the game. So thank you for your attendance, and get ready to enjoy some more special performances of the talented students from these two fine schools.
Mic test. 1, 2.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the introduction of our Lobo cheerleaders. Up first, we have Tiffany Banda, freshman, first year varsity. Michaela Solis, freshman, first year varsity. Alexa Mendoza, freshman, first year varsity. Donna Flores, sophomore, second year varsity. Kaylin Alani, sophomore, first year varsity. Desiree Ochoa, sophomore, first year varsity and UCA All-American. Kimberly Reina, sophomore, first year varsity and UCA All-American. Natalie Rosales, sophomore, second year varsity. Robin Ayala, junior, second year varsity. Audrey Cadena, junior, third year varsity. Eddie Escalante, junior, third year varsity and three-time UCA All-American. Madison Figueroa, junior, first year varsity. Aileen Flores, junior, first year varsity. Itzel Flores, junior, second year varsity. Sofia Hernandez, junior, second year varsity. Amberly Lara, junior, first year varsity. Cassandra Lerma, junior, third year varsity and two-time UCA All-American. Andrea Medina Torres, junior, first year varsity and UCA All-American. Cristian Molina, junior, second year varsity and two-time UCA All-American. Aileen Rios, junior, second year varsity. Miley Rodriguez, junior, first year varsity. Magle Mendez, junior, first year varsity. Kimberly Valdez, junior, second year varsity and UCA All-American. Lorena Vela, junior, second year varsity and All-American. Brisel Alanis, senior, four-year varsity and three-time UCA All-American. Gabriela Garcia, senior, first-year varsity and UCA All-American. Melanie Garza, senior, second-year varsity. Eilani Garza Gonzalez, senior, four-year varsity and three-time UCA All-American and UCA Call-Out Queen. Maxine Gonzalez, senior, second-year varsity and UCA All-American. Eileen Ramos, senior, first-year varsity and All-American. And your co-captain, senior, Kennedy Renteria, four-year varsity and two-time UCA All-American. And your captain, senior, Aaliyah Jade Ortiz, four-year varsity and three-time UCA All-American. time, the Palmview Lobo cheerleaders will welcome the Nikki Row Warrior fans with a traditional hello yell. Again, the Palmview Lower Cheerleaders will welcome the Nikki Row Warrior fans with a traditional hello yell. And now the cheerleaders will welcome our Palmview Lobo fans. Big hand for Lobo cheerleaders. Now would you direct your attention to midfield for the coin toss. Captain for the Palmview Lobos are number 9, Joseph Martinez, number 90, Dylan Sepulveda, number 66, Felipe Garza, and number 45, Leonidas Chapa. And we have an honorary captain from Guillermo Flores Elementary, Sabela Gonzalez. And captains for the Nikki Row Warriors are number 5, Rosbel Ramos, number 7, Dante Rodriguez, number 15, Elijah Garza, and number 27, Nomar Aguirre.
Nikki Row has won the coin toss and have elected to defer to the half. They will be kicking to the north. Gentlemen, let's shake hands for the time of the game.
I'll wrap up the coin toss in a big round of applause for our honorary captain, Sabela Gonzalez. Now, Melanie Rodriguez, Student Council President from Palmview High School, will welcome the Nikki Rowe Warriors.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Melanie Rodriguez, and I am Palmview High School Student Council President. On behalf of the Palmview Lobos, we would like to welcome the Nikki Rowe Warriors for formally joining us today in this friendly competition. On behalf of our Student Council, we offer this basket that represents friendship for the other team. I wish both teams good luck, good health, and good sportsmanship. May the best team win. Go Lobos!
Now, please direct your attention to the south side of our field on our scoreboard as School Board of Trustee Dr. Carlos Margo gives a special message.
Good Friday evening, football fans, and welcome to the La Jolla ISD Stadium. I'm Dr. Carlos Margo, your proud La Jolla ISD school board member. It is my honor to welcome you all here tonight on behalf of our La Jolla ISD employees and community. Tonight, our Palmview Lobos proudly welcome the Nikki Rowe Warriors. At La Jolla ISD, we are committed to the success of our students both in the classroom and in extracurricular activities. This evening is a perfect example of their dedication, discipline, and team spirit. And we also thank the staff, parents, and community who support them every step of the way. This year, we are proud to advance our strategic plan, Achieving Excellence Together 2030. Shaped by our students, staff, families, and community, this plan is our roadmap to ensure every student has the tools to succeed, on the field, in the classroom, and beyond. Let's cheer with pride, enjoy this exciting game, and show our Lobo spirit. Best of luck to both teams, and go Lobos!
At this time, we ask everyone to please stand as we invite the Nikki Rowe Warrior Band to play their school's alma mater. Now, please remain standing as the Palmview Lobos Band will now play the school's alma mater. I want to welcome our teams onto the field for a very special presentation for you guys today in honor of Childhood Cancer Awareness Month. Now, would you direct your attention to midfield as the Palmview High School JROTC presents our nation's colors. The Palmview High School Color Guard is under the direction of Sergeant First Class Oscar Caro. Color Guard Commander and carrying the United States flag is Cadet Captain Alexandra Zamaripa. Carrying the Texas flag is Cadet Sergeant Major Gage Cerda. Left guard is Cadet First Sergeant Rosbel Leos, and right guard is Cadet Captain Sophie Fonru. Now please remove all hats and caps and remain standing as we pay tribute to our great nation in the playing of our national anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we were so gallantly screaming, and the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that a flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
All right, good evening, everyone. Tonight, La Jolla ISD is going gold in commemoration of Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, an initiative meant to raise awareness, support research, and honor the children and families impacted. We as a community are coming together this evening because no child or family should fight alone. As part of our GoGold initiative, we are here to honor the brave children and families in our community who have faced or are currently battling cancer. These children, their families, and their loved ones show incredible strength every day. They remind us that courage does not always roar. Sometimes it's the quiet voices at the end of the day saying, "I will try again tomorrow." This evening, we also pause to remember a very special student, Caitlin Cifuentes, who began her journey at E.B. Reina Elementary. Caitlin fought with extraordinary strength and spirit, and although her battle ended too soon, her light continues to shine through her family, her classmates, and all of us gathered here tonight. She will forever remain a part of our La Jolla ISD family. and we honor her memory as we lift up every child who continues this fight. We are here not just to recognize their fight, but to celebrate their resilience and the hope they will bring to us all. It is in their honor that we wear gold tonight, and it is for them that we walk forward in unity and support. Now, it is with great privilege to introduce these young warriors who inspire us with their perseverance and spirit. Please join me in honoring them and their families as we call their names. Up first from Guillermo Flores Elementary, Sabela Gonzalez. Sabela is a pre-K student and is here with her mom, Glenda Gonzalez, her grandma, Norma Guerra, her grandfather, Javier Guerra, her aunt, Brianna Guerra, another aunt, Vianney Lopez, another aunt, Modesta Lopez, and once again another aunt, Alondra Lopez. So a big round of applause for Sabela Gonzalez. Up next we have Laura Mariana Vasquez Barron from Dr. Maria P. Mendiola Elementary. It's a 5th grader. Joined by mom Laura Barron, dad Jose Luis Vasquez, siblings Celeste, Mayra, J-Day, Jose Luis, and Jose Inés Vasquez. Up next, we have Jose Guadalupe Juarez from La Jolla High School. Walking with Jose Guadalupe, the Familia Garza. And once again, we want to honor Caitlin Cifuentes from EB Reina that are joining us tonight is mom Roxanne, her brothers Alex and Josiah, and sister Deleza and aunt along with her cousins. So once again, a big round of applause. Once again, we want to remind everybody that we all stand with you as we all fight childhood cancer awareness. So once again, a big round of applause for Sabela Gonzalez, Laura Mariana Vasquez Barron, Jose Guadalupe Juarez, and the memory of Caitlin Cifuentes. Tonight's officials are side judge Felix Sandoval, field judge O.J. Navarro, back judge Noe Canchola, line judge Jonathan Villarreal, head line judge Marco Martinez, umpire Reggie Lopez, and referee Daniel Pulido. The officials were selected with the consent of both schools and are officials from the Texas Association of Sports Officials, Rio Grande Valley chapter. Now let's get ready for some Friday Night Lights.
Thank you.